Yeah,
Hello, everyone.
thanks for joining us. I know you're pretty excited to kind of show the sort of the working prototype that the engineering team is actually building the actual product on. But we thought this is a really good timing to give a sneak peek into what the world is going to see from Eventmobi. Okay, Sveta, let's talk about registration. Registration is the first um, sort of interface that the attendees interact with your event. And the problem with registration today is I could be a speaker or exhibitor or attendee, and I land on this page, lots of information. I have to sift through that information. And what we have been imagining is what if there was an AI agent that was there to answer any questions you have and very quickly to get to the answer you want so that you can easily register, and it hopefully increases conversion on every registration page. So take it away, Sveta. Show us what you're building.
Absolutely, Bob. I can't wait to share all of this new and exciting stuff coming out. So imagine that there was an AI agent on your registration website that would help provide highly tailored and customized information to any attendee type that you have for your event. So first thing you'll see is a welcome screen. Here you'll get introduced to the AI concierge, Ask Mobi. You can also see a few suggested prompts that could be customized by the event organizer. So this way, all the frequently asked questions for your event and your registration are already here, making it easy for your attendees to start a conversation. And once again, rather than providing a very generic information that's usually already available on your website, Ask Mobi can provide highly tailored and customized information based on your user's requirements. So in this case, we're drafting an email to my boss, trying to convince him that I need to attend the conference. So you can even get it super, super customized by adding their name and any other important content that's relevant to that specific individual. So what makes it important for you to attend this conference? All of that is at your fingertips, super easy, integrated into the registration process, making it very easy to register. Another example could be providing information relevant to a specific user type, like an exhibitor. For example, rather than sifting through the website, looking at the right information, finding the person to contact or a person to email, all of that could be available at your fingertips, super easy. If you're interested in finding if there is any booth space available for you as an exhibitor, all of that is right there. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to think through. Any information that's relevant to an event is readily available.
So let's take this to the next level, Sveta. So let's say the user has registered. Now it's the day before the conference. That same exhibitor that we helped to book that sponsorship package, now they're ready to go. And the normal way today we communicate with our attendees is these typical know before you go emails that have lots of information. And if you have time, you will probably write different ones for attendees and speakers and exhibitors. But it's really hard to get people to pay attention to these. It's also really hard for people to know that information at that time. So what we're doing here is we're telling this AI agent to look at who's attending, the time of information, and what's really important to them. And in this particular case, move-in is really critical. So the AI, MobiAI is actually sending these texts to the right person at the right time with the information they need. And we think this is a game changer to know before you go experience.
Exactly. And Bob, what we're envisioning here is that the AI could be configured to communicate through text messages to specific attendees. So not only that it will provide highly contextual, important bits of information in a digestible format like text, you can actually talk back and interact with the Ask Mobi AI directly through your text, because once again, it has all the event information. It can help you get the right information through text on your phone.
It's unreal what we can do. I mean, this is really the power of AI and how it can actually make event teams so much more powerful, and it gives them so much more time to actually do the creative work. Let's move on to the day of the event. So now let's talk about the event experience from an attendee point of view. Obviously, event apps have been, over the last decade, have been kind of a key for attendees to know where to go, what sessions they should attend. And basically, event apps replaced the old show guides. Now what we're seeing is that we still need to explore and learn what's available to us. But in a lot of ways, we also have like sometimes very specific information when we are trying to make a decision. And the way this is done today is through keyword search. Keyword search for sessions and attendees and exhibitors have a problem, because if you are not putting the right keyword, you're not asking the right questions, you're not going to get the right answer. It also, if you say, for example, healthcare, it doesn't, like, it just looks for healthcare. It doesn't know hospital is related to healthcare. And in this particular case, with the AI concierge tool that we call Ask Mobi, so when you ask Mobi any question about sessions or people, it actually has the context of what you're asking, and it goes through all the event information, and it gives you all the answers that are relevant, even if it doesn't exactly match what you asked, like the keyword research.